Hello and welcome back to the College Voice. This is a special one because it's our last one of the semester. Today we'll be giving you all things holidays, final tips, and saying goodbye to one of our beloved hosts. Let's get started. Now I am so excited because it's finally the holiday season. That means a whole lot of shopping, watching Christmas movies, and hanging out with the family. We all have special traditions or things we love to do during the holidays, so I just want to know what everyone's favorite thing to do is.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's everybody do on the holidays usually?
I just love going around, like driving and just going around seeing all the Christmas lights, and literally I'll
Through the
go with like
neighborhoods, the wealthier neighborhoods.
Exactly.
See
I'll just like
popping down
I'll
my
ask a
neck.
friend, being like, hey, want to go see Christmas lights, and I'll just drive around and drive around with my family as well, and it's just the funnest thing ever. Just like going around, seeing all the Christmas lights, spending like
That's
family
cute.
time together. Yeah. Oh, baking cookies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love those.
I love eating them.
Yeah.
I just eat the cookie dough though, so I mean,
Ooh,
That's
that's
man.
the best part.
Yep.
Let's be
You
real.
don't care
Ice
about
cream,
sickness.
no
Yeah, I know.
No, what I do is like my big thing, like I said with our Thanksgiving episode, like just the music, like
Yeah.
in the house when you just hear Silent Night, everybody's like, arise, it's Christmas,
Yeah.
and,
Like,
like I don't know, and also like just giving gifts, like giving to people. That's something that's like a tradition of mine. Like I just remember on like Thanksgiving, this girl, her car broke down. Like me and my brother, we have no idea how to jump cars, but we're
No.
just like out there with her for 40 minutes trying to jump her car. And then God helped us, and then got jumped. And life is
Yeah.
good. So it's like the spirit just puts the music and
Happier,
the
more
snow.
positive.
It just puts you in a better spirit.
Yeah.
So just giving, it's like the giving season to me. That's my
Awesome.
tradition.
Yeah, same for me. I always like to give during the holiday season, and it's nice. It's nice when someone shows you like that they appreciate you and that you're able to like reward
Yeah.
them and things
Like,
like
there's like
that.
a thought to them. And
Exactly.
it's like nice to feel that.
And I also just like hanging around with my family, being in the ugly Christmas sweaters
Yeah.
and hanging out in the pajamas. That's
Yeah.
like fun. Christmas caroling too.
Do you Christmas carol?
I've Christmas caroled
like
before.
door to door or
Mhm.
no
Oh,
way?
yeah.
no way.
I'm scared to do that.
You would never catch me doing that.
It's
Yeah.
exciting. I'm not the best singer, but it's still fun.
Yeah, no, that's so fun.
I used to carol with like this little group I was in.
Yeah.
So like in my like honors choir in high school, I
Okay.
would used to carol, go around people's houses, or not houses. I would go to like bars and like stuff like that.
Like you're sinning, I'm coming to sing about Jesus, okay?
No, and it was like literally I just went in there being like, oh, like hallelujah. I don't know. But like it
you
was
for
just
that little
funny.
show.
Yeah, so like and like it was fun because you just see people.
Yeah,
and-
that's so fun. I've always wanted to carol.
It's
Yeah,
so
I
much
see. I've
fun.
never caroled, so I
No.
don't know. And I can't sing. Sorry, you
No.
guys. Like it's really
No,
bad.
me
But like
neither.
you guys don't get like scared to like because it's dangerous out now. Like and have you guys ever had like someone just like slam the door in your face? I don't know the whole
I've
vibe.
never like had somebody carol to me either. I don't
Yeah.
even know how I would act. Like
yeah. Do you like
thank
do people give you candy or
yeah,
something
like,
like
what
thank
do
you?
they do?
group,
They gave
so-
us, they like just gave us cheers and praise and
Yeah.
stuff like that. We
Cool.
didn't ask for money. We
Yeah.
didn't ask for anything.
that's
So it was just.
creepy.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I thought
hey,
you said I
wanna
was.
sing. I want to sing. Pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I'd say that I always do over the holidays is, have you guys ever been to like Pittsburgh whenever they have the tree, a PPG tree?
Mm-mm.
You guys
They
should
have a
go.
PPG tree?
Yes, it's PPG Place, and they have this big tree with ice skating around. Have you ever? Yeah, it's
Oh,
so fun.
that
And they have like a
sounds-
little like mini like Christmas market that you can go to that has all these knickknacks. So fun.
Oh
We
my
go
gosh,
all the time.
knickknacks.
All the time.
Knickknacks and
It's
the
always a
crackers
fun
and-
thing.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
The sugar
Gosh.
plum sauce.
The one thing I
Always.
cannot do is ice skate.
Yeah, I never
Really?
can.
Literally,
I've
like
never
I
been
went in,
either.
I went in 5th grade, and I literally was like,
Yeah.
I can't even roller skate, you guys.
I have a
Like,
bruise. I have a permanent
I
like
love-
I have a permanent bruise on here.
Permanent bruise.
Permanent bruise.
Like
or
black and
wait, is it a
blue, or-
scar?
Is it? Would you say it's harder than roller skating?
Oh no, I'm really good at roller skating,
so
but
it
ice
is
skating,
harder?
yeah,
Oh
ice skating is
god,
harder.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
make
I'm
it
not
because
gonna-
I can't even roller skate. Like
No,
it's
really?
bad. Yeah,
Like
I
glider
skate
skate?
with one leg. It's really
No.
bad. Yeah, like I use the rest of the force.
You're the type that tries to run on the
Yeah.
skates.
Oh,
But yeah, like
Can't do the whole.
yeah, but like my
You gotta learn
knee,
together.
my knee is like scabbed up, like, and it's like I can't even like lay on my knee. It's like really bad.
See, I used
because
to
of ice
figure
skating.
skate, and that was tough. But like, I switched to hockey skating, and that's so much easier. So like, maybe
Really?
don't do the
That's
figure
probably why they
skates. Yeah,
punch
do the
people
hockey
around in that-
skates
in that
because it's so
sport.
easy.
Oh my
You know what I
gosh.
mean?
Another thing I love to do is just like literally Christmas Day, and you just spend your entire day with your family.
Yeah.
Watch
And
the
that's
Polar
literally
Express.
watch Polar Express, watch the
Love.
Christmas
Love.
Vacation,
Yeah.
National Lampoon's.
Christmas
Oh my
Story.
gosh,
This
that's
Christmas.
just the
Yeah.
best time. Oh my
Home
gosh,
Alone.
Elf.
Home Alone comes
God.
on.
If you don't
I
watch
just-
Elf at least 20 times, then
Yeah,
I'm
I
That
literally
ketchup
cried.
scene.
Literally
Huh?
cried
That ketchup.
hearing.
Oh my God, every scene, every scene,
Literally
really.
cried hearing like the like children
Oh
like from
my
the Polar
goodness.
Express. I was like literally a couple days ago. I was like, oh,
And like this is my
I haven't seen it yet. I think I need to
5-year-old
watch
Shane
it.
was like coming out. I was like, oh.
yeah, hot chocolate. But no, yeah, I definitely do that too. Stay in the house for the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or like if it snows though, like I love to play in the
Oh
snow.
my gosh,
like
we
no
do.
matter.
Building snowmans.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, everyone's holiday traditions are something that's easy and doesn't put much thought, but that's not the case when trying to plan the holiday gifts. Next, we have Bella and Andy helping to find the best gifts on a very beloved website.
The holidays are just a few weeks away, so have you bought all your gifts yet? If not, Andy and I are here to help. We made a list of amazing gifts you can get for anyone on your list right from Amazon. So to start us off, I have the perfect gift for the coffee lover in your life. It's the Nespresso coffee and espresso machine, and it comes to about $120. You can brew different single serve coffee cup sizes at the touch of a button, depending on your coffee needs. And you can make hot coffee or iced coffee, whatever you want. My aunt and uncle personally have this, and they love it. They use it every single morning, and they're obsessed with it. And it's really similar to the Keurig because it works with like little cup capsules. So it is the perfect gift for the coffee lover in your life.
Okay, so my gift is a cooler and like warmer mini fridge. So not just a normal mini fridge, it's a makeup mini fridge, and it's $50 on Amazon, and it's like about this big, and you can put it in your bathroom. Well, that's where it's supposed to go, or in your room. And what it's for is you could put your skincare products in there. So say you have like a face mask or an eye cream or anything that you want really cold for the morning, you could stick it in there, turn it on cold, and then when you wake up in the morning, you could put it on and it'll be really refreshing. Or you could do it the opposite way and say you wanted to give yourself a facial, or you had a face mask on and wanted to warm up a towel. You can warm up the towel and put it in there and then have the nice warm towel. So it's a really great gift idea, I feel like, for a friend or a sister or even a girlfriend. Definitely outside of the box is something I wouldn't expect. So $50 on Amazon, and it also comes in, I think, like 7 different colors. So you could be versatile with it.
That's so cute. I wouldn't be mad if someone got that
No,
for me.
me either.
My next idea is an air fryer. These things are all the rage in kitchenware nowadays. They come to around $100, and they're the perfect healthy gift idea for your mom, dad, friend, aunt, uncle, whoever. It's 85% less fat than traditional deep frying methods. So let's say you got some leftover French fries in the fridge, and you know those could be pretty gross, but not if you have an air fryer. So they just deliver the same deliciously crunchy taste of food right on your countertop, and I think it's the perfect little gift idea.
Yeah, I actually was gonna get my parents an air fryer for Christmas because I have one and I use it all the time. So great gift. And then going on to my next idea is an oil diffuser. I love oil diffusers because they can give a great scent to your room when you're not home. So it's not like a candle where you have to blow it out every single time you leave. My oil diffuser, I put it on before I leave for class, leave it on all day. It runs for like 6 hours. And then at night, it helps me with going to bed because it's doing that like aromatherapy essential oils in the air. There's also oil diffusers that you can get like 5-in-1, where it's a humidifier, an oil diffuser, and then it's like it has a night light, it has a bunch of different things attached. Those are the more expensive ones, but if you just want a simple oil diffuser, you could get them for super cheap, like $15. They have a bunch of different colors. The essential oils you normally have to buy separately, but those are super inexpensive as well.
Yes, I love essential oils. They smell so good and relaxing. Well, we have tons of other ideas, so be sure to look out on our Instagram for more. We hope our Amazon gift guide gave you the best gift ideas for even the hardest people on your list. We'll have some New Year's resolutions for you when we get back.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
The new year is fast approaching, and it's going to be a special one. Not only are we coming to a new year, but a new decade. This calls for some major New Year's resolutions, and I'm curious to see what our hosts are aiming for with this new year and new decade. So, I'm going to start with you, Shane. Tell us what you're going to improve in your life in 2020.
Learning to say no and not giving an explanation.
Okay.
Yes, good job.
That's a king move.
Major key.
Yeah, so like I've learned that this year I've learned to say no, but I've always been like, it's just because I have to do this, and like sometimes I lie, I fib,
Right.
and it's like I don't want to do that. Like I need to like literally last night I did it. I was like I have to do a project, and it was just because I didn't want to go.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like so
We're
it's
just
like
going to have to say no.
just learn how to say no.
Yeah.
You don't need an explanation. If they're your friends, they will understand.
Yes.
College life for real.
Yes.
Oh, I love that, Shane.
Yeah.
Shania, what do you think?
Ooh, okay. So for the new year, I think what I would want to do is just be more out there. Like I want to not be so like timid, because sometimes I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that I don't take advantage of because like I'm like doubtful, or I worry like, oh, I may not. I'm just gonna go for it. Like, why not try? If I try, at least I know I tried, and something good could happen. Or if not, then I'll just try again.
Yeah,
I'm just
especially
gonna-
since you're graduating. Like that's the time for it.
Yes, I am graduating, and I also want to travel more. I definitely want to travel more this new year. I'm out of school. I want to treat myself, and I just
Yes.
want to go out
Treat
of town.
yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
Anna, do you have any ideas?
Okay, I'm not the biggest New Year's resolution person. I just I don't know. I just want to live my life and not think about like why do I have to change something each year. So, but I do this year I want to stay more motivated on stuff. I sometimes I feel like I set goals for myself and I do it for a month and then I'm like, oh well, it's gone. But I just want to stick with what
Yeah, that is a good one.
That's
She doesn't want to change who she is.
Simple.
Andy, what do you have to say?
Obviously still to be healthy and just live the best healthy life I can live, but that's just something I do every year as a peace of mind. But this year I think I want to stop getting mad about things that really don't matter, because when there's going to be an actual big problem that I have to deal with, I'm not going to be able to handle it. So I just think that if your friend's being mad at you or someone says something wrong to you that day, who really cares?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't have time for it anymore. I don't. We don't have time.
We don't have time.
I don't have time for
The college
dumb
boys doesn't
things.
have time.
Yeah.
I'm booked and busy. We're about to be I'm about to be 22. I don't have time to get mad over dumb things.
That's a good one. Yeah. Salitra, what do you
I
think?
have a lot that I want to work on because I'm just a piece of work in general. So my first one that I really think really needs to happen with me and just my personality as a person, I want to focus on the now and stop worrying about the later.
Yes.
Just with college and stuff, like I feel like I kind of get obsessed with the future and planning and doing, and I just miss the now. So I really want to focus on that next year, like just appreciate today, appreciate your friends, appreciate your family. So, and then also I want to work on my patience because I have none. So, I'm like short, and I don't want to be like that. You know, I want to work on just understanding and like trying to see other perspectives, not being so black and white. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my resolutions.
Those are good ones. Gianna?
Okay. Mine, well, obviously, is to stay healthy and definitely try to do the gym next year. Because
Don't we
I
all?
haven't stepped foot in that sucker in a long time, and I
You
think
and
I
me
need to bring her back to the surface. But one thing I would really want to change is just to go the extra mile. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is enough. Like, doing something is enough, but I just want to go one step farther, maybe with everything that I do, just so it's just like, you gave it your best effort. Like, I gave it my best effort. Whereas, like, I don't know, now I just feel like I always just kind of do, like, not the bare minimum, but, like, what I have to.
Enough to get you by.
Yeah, enough to get me by. And I want to, like, next semester, next year, I want to be able to do more than that.
That's
you know?
a good one. Then that's a good way to be, too, because that's how people are going to remember you.
Yeah.
So you guys all have such good ones. I agree with them.
Sorry, I have
No,
one
you're
thing
fine.
that I did learn one time that, like, I heard this before, that people believe whatever you're doing, like, on that night is something that will be something that will carry with you through the whole year. So, like, if you're, like, making money, you'll make money through the whole year. So if you try to keep that in mind, like, maybe be positive that night a lot, and then that'll carry with you through the whole entire year.
That's a good one. You guys, I know you're going to do great. So as you can see, we're all seeing this new year with 2020 vision. But before we get to 2020, we need to make it through finals. When we come back, Andy and I will give you some tips to help you through finals season.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year, 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
It's that time in the semester, the final countdown. Finals week can definitely be one of the most stressful weeks of the semester, and the College Voice is here to help you get through it. While it is important to pass your classes and get good grades, it is also important to take care of yourself. Today on the College Voice, Bella and I are going to be giving some tips and tricks for surviving finals week. So first, we're going to go into some study tips. Number one is always plan out your study schedule. I know having multiple exams or even projects could get really overwhelming, and you're kind of like, how do I study for this exam on Wednesday when I have another one the same day? My advice is just to get a calendar and write down when your exams are and which days you want to study for what exam, because that can really help you stay on task. Next is to prioritize important information. So especially with cumulative exams where you have all this information from the beginning of the semester until now, it can get really overwhelming, like what do I study for? But my advice is just to go back to each exam or each class and think about what information is the most important and what you think is going to be on the exam. So, And then my last study tip is to take study breaks. Obviously, studying for 10 hours straight at a time, like your brain just doesn't work, I feel like, at that point. So maybe just study for 2 hours and then do your laundry, or study again and take a break so your brain can have a break.
Yes, and we have more tips, and these are more just like a stress reliever type of thing. So the first one is don't neglect other areas of your life. If you're the type of person that's studying for hours on end, go hang out with your friends for a few hours, like go out for a night, you know, go spend time with your family, have dinner with them, play with your dog. Like it kind of goes with taking breaks, but just, you know, act like your normal self. You don't need to be studying the entire day, even though it feels like it.
Make sure you're showering.
Yeah, shower, yeah, eat, please. And with eating, treat yourself. You know, however that comes to you. If it's like getting a donut in the morning, like do that. If you need to buy a new pair of shoes, I mean, retail therapy isn't always the best thing, but if that's gonna help you during this hard time, then, you know, we support it. So just find a way to reward yourself for your hard work. And then our last tip is to get sleep. This is the most important thing. And I know everyone says, oh, try to get 8 hours. Like that might not be the best for you. So experiment around with it. You've had your whole life to sleep so far. You should have some idea of what works for you. And if you're not able to get a whole nice long night of sleep, take a 20-minute power nap. They actually really help. Just set a timer, take a nap real quick, and then get right back up and do your thing again. So don't pull an all-nighter. And we hope these tips and tricks help you make it through Finals Week Madness. We'll be right back with Anna's last Taste Test Tuesday of the semester.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Every one of us has a voice, and every voice has the power to shape the world. Ours is no different. Our voice is 85 years in the making, a voice that's more than 700 students strong, one of the largest in the nation. It's 10 different award-winning media partners sharing 34 outlets, all working united toward a common goal. Our voice reaches 30,000 households on TV, over 22,000 magazine readers per year, 500,000 newspapers, feature films in stores nationwide. Our voice is pride in what we do. It empowers students, emerging professionals, to ask tough questions and demand answers. We believe in our voice. We believe in its ability to change the world. And our voice makes us who we are.
This week, Bella and I decided to try sweet meat, but in a drink. We tried bacon hot chocolate. We also tried gingerbread peeps. Take a look. Hello, Taste Test Tuesday viewers. Today, we are coming at you with some bacon hot chocolate
and some gingerbread peeps.
I don't know what I'm expecting from this. I've tried bacon covered chocolate.
So have I, and I like bacon covered chocolate.
It's okay.
You don't like sweet meat.
Yeah, I don't like sweet meat, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. But we'll see if I am a fan of the Redneck Cafe. Heck yeah, I'll try that bacon hot chocolate.
The Redneck Cafe bacon hot chocolate.
The colors of this is normal, but it has a strange stench. Oh, it smells. Do you smell that?
Kind of, yeah. It smells like a dog treat and hot chocolate. You know how you give your dogs those little bacon bits?
Yeah.
That's what it smells like, but a little chocolatey.
And I'm not a dog, so. I'm trying not to think negatively, but I can't help myself. The Redneck Cafe and the stench. It just tastes like kind of salty hot chocolate.
Yeah, it tastes like normal, basically. The only thing, the smell is stronger than the taste of it.
Yeah, for sure. So like if I was out at like a game or something and I got hot chocolate, I probably wouldn't notice besides the smell.
Yeah.
So
it's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I thought it was not. By the stench, you would have thought.
But if we're judging it based on the bacon taste and the hot chocolate, it's not getting a high
It's not
rating.
there. Sorry, Redneck Cafe, you're not very redneck to me. Next we have gingerbread peeps. They're not really peeps, they're gingerbread men.
They're gingerbread men peeps, so.
They're just peeping at you.
Look at them. They're nice.
Smells
and squishy.
cinnamony.
It's like, it's satisfying.
sugar.
It's oddly satisfying. They're just squishy little guys. Okay.
Mm.
The taste isn't really strong at all.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Tastes kind of like a normal peep with a little bit of cinnamon action.
Yeah.
At first I didn't bite it, so I just got full cinnamon. That's why I was like, ooh.
This reminds me of Gingy from Shrek.
These are actually pretty good.
They're good.
Mm-hmm. I would give the hot chocolate, based on the bacon flavor not being there, I'd give it a 3 out of 10.
I give it a 2 out of 10.
The peeps, I'd give an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Not overbearing in any way. They were a good little snack and a great stocking stuffer. He's just chilling.
Peeping.
Just peeping out there.
Well, thanks for watching this week's edition of Taste Test Tuesday. Bye.
So what do you guys think?
Well, first, I love the video. You guys look so cute. That's
Thank
off
you.
topic. But I don't know. I look like I would try the peep. I don't know about bacon hot chocolate.
Yeah, I would try the peep. Bacon hot chocolate is not my idea.
You don't like sweet meat?
That's not my idea of sweet meat. My idea of sweet meat is like, say you got some bacon, but you got a little brown sugar on it. I wouldn't go as far as to put bacon in a hot chocolate. You should put sweet on top of the meat, but not meat inside the sweet.
Have you have you had like covered bacon and chocolate before, like chocolate covered bacon?
No, I haven't, but I think I wouldn't be opposed to it.
It's not the worst, actually.
Is that something that's common, like putting chocolate on like pork or bacon? Or
I don't know
something?
about pork, because that's really pushing it.
I've seen like people try it on Kitchen Nightmares, and Gordon Ramsay doesn't like it.
Yeah, I probably
He'd be
wouldn't
like,
either.
What did you say? You said no meat inside the
Just,
sweet?
like, think about it. If like, I don't know if you guys ever seen like the burgers with the donuts, with the like halfway cut glazed
Yeah,
donut.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
stuff like that works, but bacon hot chocolate, like that's just, it just doesn't work.
I would try the peeps, but not the bacon.
The sweet meat, not the
Not the Redneck Cafe.
Not the Redneck Cafe.
Redneck, we don't like
I will say it once, and I will say it for the last time. I hate chocolate, so bye-bye.
The Peeps would be like, they're like a good treat. If you don't like normal Peeps because they're too sugary, these ones I'd say aren't as sweet as that. So, and if you like that cinnamon sugar stuff, you would probably really be a big fan.
Just give me bacon and pancakes, and we'll be a happy shame.
What would you say? What would you pair the peep with? Would you just eat that alone, or would you pair it with a nice drink or something?
I don't really drink milk by itself, but maybe like coffee.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like a latte or.
I don't know. Your face with that that hot chocolate was like.
It didn't.
What did
it wasn't
smell
bad.
like exactly?
It
What was
just
that
smelled
problem?
Like
Like
dog,
feet?
like dog, and like dirt, like kind of like dirty dungeon.
Wait, what? Have you been to a dungeon, Anna? Have you been
I
to
don't
a
know.
dungeon?
That's just what I
move on.
Yeah, because we know exactly what those smell like.
It was just like stale meat, like dry stale meat.
Okay.
Dungeon. That just makes me think of dungeon.
Dungeon.
Her choice of words, I love her. Like, always did. No, yeah.
I think
I
we need to
can't eat
move.
things that smell either, like for real, like chitlins, like a food that smells.
The only food that I can give the exception is sauerkraut, because I love sauerkraut smell, but I do not like sauerkraut.
No, ma'am. No.
Makes me upset.
You don't like,
It
you
makes
like
me
the
cry.
smell?
No. If it doesn't smell right, no.
Okay, well, changing topics completely, I remember being a kid and being so excited about Santa Claus. I don't know about you guys, but when I started getting older, I started getting the idea that there is no way it could be possible for one man to go to every house in the world and deliver gifts. I wanted to believe Santa was real, but then there was that one moment that just proved everything was a lie. So how did you all find out that Santa isn't the one putting presents under your tree?
Right now. I cannot believe you just gave that secret away. Santa is still real, and if you don't believe, then you're on the naughty list. Period.
Period. My little protege, period, Shane.
Okay, so seriously, I looked through my mom's email one time, and I saw the gift that I asked for Santa.
Wow.
So I was doing a little like this action, and then I was like,
Sneaky.
I was like, my mom
Sneaky.
left, and I was like, she left her email. I knew her because I knew my email because my mom's a teacher. So I was like, she used the same password for everything. So I looked on, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, wow. So
you're
what's
him,
the truth?
huh?
So you're him.
You're him.
Great.
For me, everything just started adding up. I'm like, okay, this has a price tag on it. I thought elves made my toys. I saw this at Walmart. Why is it? I thought the elves made it. Did the elves deliver it all to Walmart?
Oh, that's so cute.
And then my mom asked me to get something out of her closet, and I saw the wrapping paper that was supposed to be from Santa, and I was like, oh.
You deceiver.
But I was like, maybe he just gave her extra. I was like, it's all right. And then I'm like, wait, Santa's at the mall here and at Springfield? How can he be at 2 places at once? I don't have a chimney. Like, how does he?
Man, then we all
they would
have
always
that
tell
issue.
you.
Like, I don't have a chimney.
They would always tell you he would walk through the front door.
No.
Duh.
Our garage door's shut.
We lock the doors at night.
Yeah.
No,
How did you find out?
I found out. So basically, I always had the second guessing because at school, it was kids that's like, yeah, I believe, and there was other kids like, I don't celebrate that. That's not real. So I always be like, is it real? But I found out specifically on Christmas, I went under the tree to get my unwrap my present.
You found it on Christmas.
What?
You found it on Christmas.
Yeah, so I went. Yeah, I did. Oh well.
That's the
So I
worst.
went under the tree to get my presents, and it said from mom and dad. Everything said from mom and dad. So I don't know if they were just very tired from work, but they slipped up and didn't put Santa. So that's how I found out. Everything said mom and dad.
Did you say where's the gifts from Santa?
No, I just was like, okay, mom and dad, Santa. There it is.
I actually have 2 stories with that. So me and my sister, like, we always used to like stay up late and wait for Santa. Like, we used to stay up so late, and like I think till like 5 in the morning, and he never came. So we're like, okay. When we finally went to sleep, all of a sudden all these gifts were here. And we were like, okay, we waited up for a pretty long time for this guy, and he didn't show up. So now we went to sleep for maybe an hour, and now all these gifts are here. And then another thing, one year, my mom and dad got us so much gifts. Same thing, they wrote mom and dad on everything. But I didn't really pay too much attention to it. And then my mom's like, oh, wait, we forgot to give you the gifts from Santa. So she goes upstairs in her closet, brings down more gifts, but the same handwriting.
Yeah, just kind of contradicting themselves.
Yeah.
They just kind of gave up.
Like,
know
it
what's always-
says Santa, but it looks like mom's curses.
You know what always makes me upset though? Because you always left like the milk and the cookies. That makes me angry because hello, they're saying Santa Claus ate them. I left them cookies for Santa, not for you, mom and dad. I don't think
Look,
so.
mom and dad go to work and
could've
get you them
given
presents.
them.
Right,
And it
mom
was
and
like-
dad go to work, get you them presents. You better let them have them cookies.
Yeah, I
Too
feel
bad.
like everything just
Too
started
bad.
adding up, and then she'd be like, "Oh, like we can return this gift." I'm like, "You can return it?" I was like, "I thought."
Oh, I know. I
Well,
also
going to
said
the
like
North
I don't really
Pole.
like. I remember seeing like I don't know 7 and being like, oh, I don't like this, and they're like, oh, we can just return it. I'm like,
Can you? I was like,
Shane, you was up here saying you don't like this. I never got that opportunity.
and they're like,
you what? You don't like it?
and I'm like, all right, let's just go to the North Pole. Let's go up the chimney. I'll take a flight.
Yeah.
A flight.
A flight. Okay, is it North Pole?
goodness.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Conspiracy, whatever.
And I was like, how is he delivering? Because there's always like a different time frame. I'm like, well, in Australia, it's 12 hours ahead. So
I
I'm
didn't
like,
think about that.
huh?
You
like,
was really big in
Yeah,
that.
you got
I
all
was-
the logistics
Yeah, like
and
it's
everything.
tomorrow.
But the question I like really have is like, when you guys have children, are you going to do the whole Santa thing, or are you just going to tell them shit
yes.
out?
I am. It's a part of
Yes,
their
it's
childhood.
fun.
This is a little off track, but one time, me and my sister went to make my cousin believe in the tooth fairy because he was like 2 years younger than us. So we put like $1 under his pillow, and we got like a little charm that broke off a bracelet and put that in there, and we said that was like a little treasure that like we were really big on stuff like that. So
I think
my
it's
gosh.
fun to do.
No,
like,
I
do too.
kids get so excited.
It's such a nice thing because you get that because when we were kids, like we always had that Christmas magic and stuff like that. So it's really fun.
Not?
Yeah, these holidays just make the rich richer. No, I'm not. I'm going to present, and say thank you, and that's it. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
Well, we all know that Santa is always repping that red suit. Stick with us to see what our other cast was always repping this semester.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, welcome back. Now, for our last show of the semester, we are doing something a little bit fun to finish it off. And if you ever had a bad outfit day, good luck, because we are the fashion police today. We are going to be going through the random outfits we have worn on the show this semester and giving it a yay or a nay. Let's begin. Okay.
I'm nervous. What?
Let's see. Oh my gosh. I feel like that was like your first outfit. Like that was when you
That was
dressed
last
to the
week.
nines.
Was that
Was
last-
it?
Or that was 2 weeks ago. That was
I guess
2 weeks
that's
ago.
true. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy.
That was our last show. Because I remember saying.
The face. Look
Yeah.
how they paused it. They did really good.
Okay.
Oh my
We're
god.
gonna be, okay. First of all, we're gonna be nice today.
Yeah.
We're gonna choose which is the top out of all of
Yeah.
us. That's all that.
I will
yes,
say
'cause I
that
didn't know this
was.
us.
I remember being like, I want to like do something different with the vest because I know I wore a vest, and I was like, I remember.
I
Seeing,
like that you wear vests.
I got it from Andre Harris from Victoria. So like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was wearing that. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know what?
You
That's
know what?
cute.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
gonna
think
do.
that's your style, though.
Yeah, I do too.
A vest, yeah. Like, 'cause that's usually your style.
Yeah.
A vest, a tie,
Yeah.
and then like something that
That's
brings
what
it
I would
down, a
pinpoint you
jean.
down.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I wear
always.
like this,
You
like
always
the
do the
jacket.
business casual. You're never.
OMG, my face. It ain't nothing but a black dress.
No, but I love your hair when you do it like that. That
I
is
think
my
the-
favorite hair that you
The
do.
hair gives
yes.
it like a more.
I bought that hair, you guys. It was lovely.
No, but Sleeter, you always come in with like the best outfits.
Yeah.
You always
shoes.
do. And you're always
Aw,
professional.
thank
Yeah,
you.
no,
You
but
really
like
do.
your shoes, like the one time you wore those knee-high boots with the
the beige. It was with that
yes,
outfit, actually.
I will never forget those shoes.
That was a
I'll
cute
never
outfit.
forget them.
Yeah,
so
I worked
cute.
hard for them shoes, y'all.
Yeah.
My ex gave me them.
I'll give that a
He bought
yay.
them.
No. Come on, you know I can do better than that. What is this?
I like this. I had like y'all laughing, but I actually had like your Halloween costume,
yeah.
Gianna, because
Me too.
it was. I feel like it was the most creative because you went in detail with the makeup. Like
thanks.
I asked you for like
Thank
10
you.
minutes, like
Yeah.
how did you do that?
Yeah.
And you said hairspray, right?
The trick.
yeah, I actually like
the biggest
that.
trick.
Yeah,
on your
so-
finger, right here.
I thought she had like one of the best.
Little drink.
The
Yeah,
better
because
Halloween
like who would have
costumes.
thought like I want to actually look like a unicorn? Like,
Thanks.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
so
know, you
I
gotta
think it
go
was a
out the
yay.
extra mile. You know what I mean?
See, your big hair just made it like so like fashion forward. I love
Okay.
it.
So I like this outfit because they don't show the whole body.
I
thing,
know, I
but your
can't
booty
remember
looked
what
nice,
was on
really.
the bottom.
Her butt looked really nice in this outfit.
Was that a dress?
This is my bestie.
No,
so.
it was a
Okay.
sweater.
Oh,
It was
so-
like
Yeah.
a top.
Yeah, so I like the outfit, and then you always change it up with the hair, so it always engages me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You always
That was
do.
a
No.
hot. That was a hot.
Yeah.
I like
Give it
that
a-
one. I wouldn't say that was one of my favorite
Yeah. What was
ones
your
throughout the
favorite you think of the semester?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's
for
do
like
that.
for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The
When I
belt-
wear that jean jumpsuit
Oh,
with
you
yeah.
that
look
belt,
very snatched.
With
Like
that
you
wood
look
belt.
really good.
I thought I
Yes.
was
Yeah, you were
Foxy
snatched.
Brown.
I
don't
will.
know who I
I won't
thought I was.
forget that outfit for
you
sure.
snatched me bald on that one.
I would've-
That's a
Anna.
cute one. I like the cheetah, like the lace. I like that with the layered look with the sweater.
I like that a lot.
I like this. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
relaxed and calm, and Anna looks like, you know, she's chilling.
Yeah,
like I really like
casual,
Anna usually
comfy.
And
comes
she
with
looks
a cute sweater.
It's very like relaxed, but it's so pretty.
Yes.
Like when you think about it, like she's literally
And it
like,
goes with her cute, like the beach wear.
and it goes with like, and like she had it like back a little bit. Like it's very
Right.
cute and it's very relaxed.
Like
so
something from like
I
a
like
Dear,
that.
the Dear
Yeah,
John
I did
movie or
too.
something,
A lot,
like,
a lot.
Like, yeah.
Let's see.
Look at us.
Is there more? Okay.
Oh, Bella.
I love Bella and I love yellow. That's like my favorite color. It
Yeah.
matches her sunshine personality.
I
Yes.
agree. Big time. Big time.
She always dresses like very
Professional.
professional.
Very-
yeah.
My thing with like Bella, like with her personal brand, is she's really like bright.
Yeah.
It's like she's
Yeah.
not like a dark, edgy person. She's like a. When you see me, I'm gonna
Uplifting.
light up the room. I'm
Yeah.
gonna light up the
Upbeat.
vibe. Like,
Yeah.
and her hair's light. Like that's the vibe I
Yeah, I
get.
agree.
You know?
Gosh,
Follow
that
Bella on
was so
Instagram. She's a
professional.
marketer.
Casual.
You know.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there, let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
I
yeah,
like both
we're-
of these.
Andy is the
Yeah.
queen of like
Blazers.
blazers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
agree.
is. She
Big
always
time.
has
That
like
is a
big
That was
very-
really
Well,
cute
that is
blazer.
a very, very professional, very cute,
Yeah.
very high
That's an outfit I would describe Andy when she comes to TV too. For
Yeah.
sure.
Andy's like vibe is like sleek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Very.
like black hair,
Yep.
like that's always
Yeah.
been her vibe.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
like the outfit.
I definitely
Yeah.
agree.
And then the femininity with the pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Bella with the and we got Bella with the pink too.
yeah, the Under Armour, little Under Armour action.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Awesome.
goodness.
This is so
I
funny.
think this was a great team effort.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't aware that you guys were gonna like dress up together.
Oh my gosh.
So
And that's all it was.
They
an
are.
effort.
They're a power couple. They are a duo.
I'm kidding. I said that's all it was. An effort. Just kidding. That was one of my favorite because I remember saying after that I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing.
And they're really close too. So I thought that
kill
was
me.
cute to like pair with like Anna and Bella
Yeah.
because they're close. So it was cute.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
That is the look.
Top one.
That
Kylie and
was.
Travis split?
Like
Yes.
the whole down to the knees. She
Her
had
hair
the
was
jumpsuit.
Her hair was
jeans.
laid, but that belt was like a one of a kind belt. Like
Yes.
it made her waist snatch. I
And
love
you're
that
the
outfit.
only person I know who could probably pull it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Only person I know.
I give that an
What's the
iconic
last
thing.
one? Oh
Yep.
God, is it me? and
All
Shay?
right. Well, overall, I'd say everyone's outfits described who they are in many different ways. And up next, we're switching gears to see the first semester freshmen have to say about their experience here at Kent State and with TV2. Stick with us.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
It's December, and you know what that means. The holidays, the new year, but for everyone at college, the semester is wrapping up, which means for us as freshmen, we are ending our very first semester here at Kent. I have learned so much, not only about myself, but so many things about real life and the people that live it. So we have my fellow freshmen here, Bella and Anna, and I'm going to ask the real question, what have we learned in our very first semester? So I'm gonna start with Anna.
Okay. Honestly, excuse me.
Okay, so like, anyways, we're just gonna cut that off.
Honestly, it hasn't been as a big adjustment as I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would be extremely different, it has not been the biggest adjustment, and that's fine with me. Like, I've had a good time. I haven't ever been too stressed, but I've learned, like, it's a lot harder to make friends than what I thought it was going to be, because I come from a super small town and school. So it's like you're kind of like forced to be friends with your team and with your classmates. So like, I mean, it's just, you have to actually put yourself out there, and when it's such a big, like, it's a big adjustment for school-wise because it's so much bigger, but you have to learn to put yourself out there, and don't be afraid to speak up, say hi to someone, learn more about someone. So
yeah, and I will say for me, like, that was the hardest thing to like do, but I've learned so much about it. It's literally like the first 2 weeks of college, it was literally just being like very scared of like what the future was gonna hold. Like being scared of like the now. Oh, whoa.
Well, I'm just gonna cut you off there.
So like, I just think learning, for me, what I've learned is that like, never be afraid to like take the next step, and never be afraid that like, all these people are in the same boat as you. So like, they want to meet new people, they want to make new friends, and that's what I like really learned. I also learned so much about myself, where I'm a very outgoing person. I'm an introvert, but like when I'm outside, when I'm with friends, I'm very outgoing. You guys know.
Same.
So it's like, so like, I just think as a college student, I've learned that, take the risks,
audition for something if you're interested.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm in Momentum, so kill it. Also TV2, join. Why would I do this? It's okay. So I'm gonna move on because I'm done. So.
Okay, well, the big thing for me, I would say, like, I was made aware of it. I haven't necessarily learned it yet, but I know it's something to pay attention to, is being a better friend to myself. I am always like talking myself, like I'm overthinking in my head. I'm like, oh, you have this paper coming up. It's gonna be really hard for you. Like, you're gonna have to focus for all these hours. You're gonna have to find all these sources. I just psych myself out of even the simplest things. And I'll talk to my mom about it. Oh, I have this big paper due. She was like, you're a smart girl. You've done harder things than this, 5-page paper
and
before,
this in
so
like
calm down.
high school,
Right.
like, you've done so
Right.
much.
And I just am subconsciously, I am always making things harder than they need to be, and it's still something that I struggle with, but I'm aware of it, that I need to, just take a step back, be in the present moment, and just realize that it's not all as bad. I just have to take step by step and do my thing and just be a better friend to myself in general.
And like for me, coming into college, like there was an experience that I've told you guys about, but literally I went straight into college being like very sad. And I had to learn that it's like, you know what, this don't matter anymore, because I have a new life and a new experience on my way. And I learned to put me before anyone else. And that's what we have to do here at college, honestly, is that you have to put yourself before anything, and like put what you can do forward, or set your foot forward, and put everything in perspective when you think about it. So it's like, I have to prioritize certain stuff over other stuff. And for me, it made me a better adult, learn how to become a better adult. And, because I'm 19 years old, like, I'm old, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, like.
I'm a youngin', I'm only 18.
You're only 18.
I'm only 18 too, yeah.
Am I seriously the oldest one in this? Ew.
I know, but we're all freshmen here, so.
I think the biggest thing is like learning what to prioritize, not spending all your time like on school stuff. Like, you have to make time for yourself, and like going out and hanging out with your friends.
Yeah, it's a social game too.
Yeah.
It's not just an academic game, it's a social game.
Because you don't want to be like a loner and just sitting in your dorm room. Like,
you don't want to be like,
yeah.
What is that, writing in your diary?
You're just like,
what?
I don't know. I think some people really struggle because they don't put themselves out there.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've learned to do.
What are you
and I'm
guys
getting
looking
better
forward
at.
to next semester?
I'm excited to be in new classes. Like, it's weird to think, because in high school you have the same classes the whole year. I'm going to be in completely new classes with completely new people and new professors, and it's just going to be like, it's cool because you get a fresh start every semester, really.
Every 4 months, you just get like a new.
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
and it's
So
I
like
like that
makeup.
because I get bored.
I don't get bored.
We were talking about in theater yesterday. We were saying like we're bored.
Yeah.
Oh, I
just-
don't get bored. I get overwhelmed.
I just like I like new things like coming my way and like
New year, new me.
no.
I'm excited to meet new friends too.
Oh
Because
my
that
gosh,
was
yeah.
hard when we
Yeah.
were talking about it. It's hard coming, you know, from what you're used to and having to make all new friends. And I was really excited to do that. But I got in my head so fast. I'm like, well, it's my second week here and I haven't made my new best friend. And that's what they say it's going to happen.
I
Like,
know.
you know,
I didn't
all
have
the
a
time.
roommate. I still don't have a roommate. So literally, I had to like go off by myself. Literally, my roommate just never showed up. So it was like I have a big room, but like there was no. It was just me to fill it. So. We all learned it though, so hopefully all of the freshmen at not only Kent, but at every college and university has had an amazing first semester with many more to come.
It's a big responsibility.
Oh, it's huge. I know, it's huge.
And the salary.
Oh my god, yes. I mean,
Right?
like, I was about to move in with my parents, and right before, yeah, so this saved me.
I really believe in you know?
Thank you. It's nice to hear that from someone.
These are cool. Did you, what did
I love
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to one of our hosts, Shania. Shania, the College Voice, wanted to show you how much we truly care about you. Take a look.
Now that fall is officially here, it's time to fall into some hot topics. It's time for some chills and thrills with this week's spooktacular topics. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while since I've done hot topics, so that means we have lots to catch up on. Let's get started with my personal fave, Drake.
So my favorite story of Shania was on air, actually. We had a discussion about chocolate and then a discussion about Disney movies. And I said I hated chocolate, I love Disney movies. And Shania said on air to me, she's like,
We like Disney remakes, but not worse.
and I was like, oh my god, I'm canceled.
I'm gonna miss all of our Cancer astrology segments together because we're Cancer sisters and we all know that Cancer is the best sign. But I'm going to miss seeing all your iconic outfits. Every single day you come in wearing something adorable no one's ever seen before, and you always are wearing a smile, and that's the most important thing is you lift everyone up around you. You're always so positive and ready to work.
For those who like real horror and want to be greeted by a real ghost, the Ohio State Reformatory might be the place for you.
One thing that I loved about Shania was every time she walked into that room, she was always happy, always smiling, always the most positive, no matter what she was doing or what she had going on.
I'm gonna miss having you around so much just because every time you're around, you're always so happy and it makes everyone else happy. Even if I come in and it's that bad day, you always cheer everyone up and make everybody's day better.
I'm going to miss you so much because you're one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. I wish you the best of luck in whatever you do in life because you're going to be amazing at whatever it is.
Hey Shania, I just want to say thank you for being part of this wild ride. You're a day one, and it's just been amazing to see you develop as a person and as a TV personality over the last year. You're obviously welcome back anytime, and hopefully this isn't goodbye, but just see you soon.
Shania, you were one of the first people that we chose to be a host for our first semester of the College Voice, and I've never regretted it, and this is just so weird because I don't want you to leave, but I'm so excited to see what you do in the future. Thank you for helping the College Voice be what it is, because without you, it wouldn't be as great as it has been.
We'll miss you, Shania.
I'm gonna miss you. You guys are making me sad. I really love being here. I love all of you. I have phenomenal cast, phenomenal producers. The College Voice has been such an epic experience for me because I've always wanted to do a show, but I was scared. So then I auditioned. I'm like, okay, I was nervous.
And
then
I
this is,
remember
like, the first
seeing
time.
you and
Yes.
Andy at audition.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so let me cut you short. I have to pull out your gift. I hit it like a psychopath.
Oh my God, gifts! You guys are so sweet.
So here's your roses. I wasn't, if you noticed, I wasn't in the actual video. I wrote you something.
Oh my God, Salitra. Aww. This is so sweet. Oh my God.
All right, y'all, let's hold it together, y'all, because it's going to be some y'all cancers, so we're going to try. Okay, here's your card. I have the actual letter. I'm going to read it. Try to read it fast. Okay. Dear Shania, the second P to our pod. Today was really hard for me because I knew it had to come. I am so thankful for our friendship. Shania, I appreciate your hard work ethic, and I couldn't help but feel like you're the second part of me because our lives are so similar. I will miss our tea and gossip talks, our talks about our boyfriends and how I usually don't keep one for long. And I will miss our bathroom and selfie time before getting on the show. Shania, thanks for being calm when I am getting fiery and hot. Thanks for always listening, but most importantly, thanks for being yourself because you are a true light in darkness. I remember having the worst day ever, and you walked in the room. This is a memory light of ours. And you excitedly told me about some good news about your job. And I remember feeling so happy in that moment for you. So happy that it made my day a good day. That is when I realized we were true friends. Okay. Whew. Today is not our farewell, but I'll see you soon. I want you to know that I am proud of you, and I wish you all of the success in your future, because you deserve it. And your parents are proud of you, and you should never forget it. I thank you. I thank God for sending me you with all love.
Oh, thank you so much, Salitra. I love you so much.
God, we're all
You're making me cry.
We all have tears in our eyes.
I love you guys so much. I love you. Aww.
Y'all made me cry. I knew I tried so hard.
I was like, why am I crying?
Aww, group hug.
Look, we all have tears in our eyes. That was
I
so.
just wanted to say real quick, if it wasn't for Shania and as well as Salitra, like I probably wouldn't be like on the show because like they told me about the show. So it's like I appreciate you so much. Like you gave me such a new life here. Like if it wasn't for you guys, like I probably wouldn't have met this like amazing family. And it
Yeah,
makes
we're
me
definitely
so
a
happy.
family.
So
You guys are my
thank
little
you so
sister
much.
and brother.
You're my cancer sister.
Cancer.
I'm a cancer.
Yes.
Yeah, all you got. Yeah, I knew writing a letter. I'm like, I'm crying. I'm like, I'm gonna make everyone cry. But I'm sorry, but I had to do it like a more person. Me and you are so close. So, but the question I have for you, what's next? Tell us what's next. We're excited to hear what you're gonna do, what you plan on doing.
So as you all know, I'm still a work in progress, but I'm pretty open. One of the big things that I'm trying to work myself up to do is moving to Georgia. I have a younger sister that just moved there last year, and I want to be able to be there with her. And I also want a change of scenery. I want to be able to get, and it doesn't have to be Georgia, but obviously I want to be with my little sister. You know, touching on bases that my parents both passed. I want to be there for her because, you know, I feel like it's my responsibility to, but I also want to like work towards my dreams and making my career goals come true. So I'm going to go down to Georgia and I'm going to apply for some internships, for some jobs. I want to try to either get my foot in the door at a radio station for the local news. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah.
So
Well, good for you. You deserve it.
Yeah, you definitely deserve it.
And you've earned it. You've earned it.
And like who said in their video? I think it was Gianna. Like you always came in the room and you were it was Gianna and Anna. You never was like, Like me, I was all the time. But you always had a light smile, and you always were welcoming. So we really appreciate you tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you guys so much. You all make me so happy.
All right.
Well, wherever you are, thank you for tuning in to the College Voice today and all semester. The College Voice will return next semester, but I will not. So for the final time, thank you and goodbye.
Bye, you guys.
Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. Seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall. And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first little thing that helps to change a life.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.